Hello once more be there another great one because in a day behind at the Infinity Vision Enterprise just here with me been working this greater production, no great this great medias being just waiting with other company because as you know Infinity Vision are hooking others enterprise by address them what being working on and what is the social addressing, what is the achievement, no, and our partnership together Infinity Vision today with others enterprise by themselves, high up by the core, no, by them were being fooled or what is the wishing in hidden these social issues, no. So at the last, at party begun in at the weekend, but many ones being told there shall be shortly, but no, there were so longer, were more than 3 days there in at the wedding and were so great because many ones weren't as surprised because no one thought that there shall be prolonged for more time. So, the greatest news there is that we're so great. The better news there is that, for example, today the world is still different. I don't know who, but by me we're great, have stressless, and have other sons who are so fun by my own. So many ones could know what being at the name from them should be belong at the wedding, but unable. Why? Because are an a VIP zone and are like hosts. Many ones may not share to others because it's more private, it's more far from others waiting who are most in the public way, no, and to do so. But remind, there were great, you and others one shall be great with us because many times are so cumbersome, still by the political zone. Although there isn't a public matters, and as you know, you were at the right to share with us the world what you thought, oh, what being your believing whatsoever. So, in being at the political matters, in being at the religious matters, anyone throughout the world were so that the right to punish your owner on blame, no, or not right among yourself because of their. No, no one in the world, no organization, no religion, no political party, no one throughout the world wears off a right to do so anytime because you are free for thought and well, they will believe God, as you know, for example, in the Samsung program, 10 told God, blame all the insults so freely. No, because the blue sheet by Jesus Christ at the world has been said with free, no, without the freedom. But in those matters who are most getting, no, and who hint of what being altered and the public opinion is what's happened through our environment, is what happened through our society, and are the only song there that shall be so highlight more than any host is no one throughout the world meet blame no host among your owner because your political or your religion thinking are so not anyone, no time were so rightly to blame like that amongst anyone. And if you know from someone, you should be phoning off at the authority throughout the world because don't wear salon like authority around your owner. Remind, have others more in their time, no more in the third millennium, have more others knowledge, have more others tools, we are the main key need spend to track of justice. No, if you not proving as the authority who being around your owner, you meet phoning other for fighting who being what are just getting off others' counties. No, you know who, for example, through the campaign the President Donald Trump were rescue many others force with pin North Korea, with pin on other in China, with pin others with were grown by save of their life. Why? Because many times they've been Joe party and many times there were no proof in the authority with pin brought there. They not prove, and if you remind, have evidence, and have love of one with being rescued with, not because applied by asylum, they calling not through the social media who pin at the living way they in a stand for, and just shortly at the same White House were then secretly and disappeared then and later appear in others statement at the same day Donald Trump still were shipping screen to at the war. No, but whatever, remind, no one were sold that the right to do so, us being so crazy because the pastly with it, but right now the program need be done, no, and there is the better. Why? Because at the suppression, at the fraud, at the financial economic zone we are sponsored at the Blue World One rather than there that being at the full fraud through ad election and through at the constitutional zone are no more than there. In other words, today who are the science, no, who are the charts, are the no, now what is the truly, and now the word beware so, and have no other words, have no other chant by the blue words, spill hydrants. Why? Because then to take words of that enough evidence is hook of other song we are no more than at the truth because rather than the suppression, because rather than the fraud, no, rather than the false signatures, rather than the death with being voted, rather than the ballot with never ongoing at the office and never win a content, rather than the duplication ballot, rather than the ballot being destroyed, and rather than many others who are just pinning there have other some who are just what be no more than at the scientific song we are clicking there that this no more and a longer fraud in the history from the United States. Why? Because there is the only song at the world be no to get at the reason who is, for example, if you are just beware was displaying at the news in this time today have a chart who is peeled at the 11:04 a.m. at the 11:04 a.m. Michigan and other landing there was of an hinting so longer, so who no normal, so who is there at the chart, is that at the chart and at the world know who curiously at the same normality because if you will be worried slightly more about the chart and you may read like there is slightly so you shall beware who for example have an behavior no have an behavior about the boat but wildly no and suddenly have a normal behavior, so who would not be in fully of there so normal. No, in other words, the curiously there is who, for example, were at the same time in two different states, not one no more than there, but were at the same time at the 11:04 a.m. in the morning when those both high up profited at the blue ones pool rather than at the red ones. In other words, why is a normal behavior. Why the full chart is not with the same behavior? What not hooking there? What is the only behavior that is spilled through the full chart? What is the first question? And the next one is why we're at the same time. What were at the same time at 11:04 a.m. Could this behavior in the pool the pool song were hinting up by the blue ones were at the same time were why is at the same behavior who are not normal is a behavior who are not normal and is an only behavior in the full chart that is spills so have no others enhanced in the same level way in the full chart don't happen away no time, but only one. And there is at the greatest and quietest of the world being clutching up today, while being at the same time at the 11:04 a.m. in the morning that those behaviors high up by hinting at the blue anointer rather than other. Why don't know who up at the same behavior at the red code? What the Republican were not those behavior while being at the same time that other states. No, in other words, today at the science, scientifically and quantitatively are beware who there be no more than other fraud. Why? Because wobbly someone at the same time did an hindness by other the one who are running by the presidency in the White House by being blue anointed and not the Republican son. Someone in anywhere being hitting there at the same time. What on who without the computer? Why? Because being an fraud and those others matter than the fraud is that the only reality that happened there. No, but right now at the science know there being and the fraud. No, at the science know who being hinted at the same time for someone because it's been at the dominion way and to take at the word no is there and a more time and a longer fraud throughout the history from the homeland. Why? Because you were now at the charts who are at the quantitative zone who is still there. Without the analysis, but the chart you be worth now there. And at the others fraud who been, at the suppression, at the border, at the financial campaign are so important because the financial campaign are just aiding others party who should not there. Why? Because there was of an limit and no more. And there, full of there, without a scientific soul, without the witness, without the suppression, without the financial support by those blowers and others are no more enough by the spill and only one who being winning lastly election we are no more than at the president Donald Trump and there was any other winner there. Well, has been fooled by the mothers. Remind, beware there every time and be ready because our older friends are coming with a program lastly those within days. Thank you so much by joining there and see you next time.